Hello, sports fans. Welcome back. Round 3 of the PSA Masters Open Men. We've got my good friend Jason Evans up against a youngster from, I believe, Joburg Country Club now, Josh Turner. Jason coming off a loss against Matthews Perry. So can't lose many more after this. My good friend Gary Rom is on commentary with me.
How are you, Michael?
Tidy.
Tidy.
I'm tidy.
Jason, I had a chat with Jason and he said he couldn't find it in the sea rink, in the sea green.
Yeah.
He just said it was tricky.
Well, as members, we know that 5 and 6 have never been the easiest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unfortunately, if you get drawn there, you've got to master it or you're going to lose.
So why do all the viewers and listeners watching, why do bowls make a difference? What the bowl you use, whether it's an aero or whether it's a quantum or an aero or...
Depends on the bias, mate. Sometimes you can give like a narrow bias and it can keep you off the bad lines.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can work against you. The narrow bias will never work and then the swingers will work.
Yeah.
So depends who you come up with on which day, on the conditions. So generally the type of bowl can favor one person. But we will move on. I mean, they've just finished the first trial end. This rink, of course, B6 is amazing. Probably the best rink on the club. Everybody praises it, so we should see a good spectacle of bowls.
Yeah. I was watching the under 30 girls, women, and Marisol had a squeaky 21-20 win.
I saw that up against Bridget.
Yeah. It was
she was very happy to come through that.
very good game, 100%.
We can see Jason's record up on the screen here. 5 Masters, of course, equaling the record set by Jerry Baker and Doug Watson. He's also got 5 golds in the SA Nationals event. Some of them won when he was down at Durbanville in the Western Cape, and others were won at Belgravia and Morningside, where he is now, of course.
Tell us a bit more about the World Indoor.
Yeah, the World Indoor is, so it's not the World Indoor Championships, it's the World Bowls Indoor Championships. So there's 2 different organizing bodies in the world. You get World Bowls, which govern the outdoor game, and you get World Indoor Bowls, or the World Bowls Tour, which cover the indoor professional circuit in the UK. World Bowls have an indoor tournament, and it's normally the South African champion or the South Africa singles player that gets invited. It's men and women, and they go across and they play a singles event and they play a pairs event as well. The 2 bronze that he has were in Bristol a couple of years ago. I was lucky enough to go and do some streaming there as well for that event, and he lost in a very good semi-final to Mike Stepney, and he also lost to Alison and Ian Marion, I believe, in the semi-finals of the mixed pairs. So that's where the 2 golds or the 2 bronze come from in the World Indoor. The Atlantic Championship gold was from the triples in Cardiff, in Wales. I was lucky enough to be there as well and do some streaming there. He was playing with Billy Radloff and Prince, I believe. And the 2 Gauteng Open singles gold, Gauteng Open singles gold was last year, where he played local boy here, Gerrit from Pretoria North, in the final. So that's basically now. The
problem, the problem we have with indoor is that we don't have indoor here.
Yes.
And you know, our players go over, and I mean, they're sort of pretty much not expected to do well because it's really
it's a different game.
It's a different game, and I've never played it, to be honest. But from what I hear and from what I've seen on television, it's a different ball game altogether.
Yeah.
So why do we not have more indoor facilities, Michael?
I think the age-old argument has been our climate. You know, we don't need it, but that's a fallacy because The indoor rinks in the UK especially are all used at night.
And the indoor that we've got is not a proper indoor.
Now, we've got 2 rinks at Midstream, which is not really a good facility.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a proper floor.
Yeah.
It's a carpet placed on top of a concrete base.
Mm.
And it gives you an idea of what it could be like, but it's nothing like the real thing. But yeah, it's normally the weather that's been the reason why we haven't done it.
Mm.
I'm sure somebody will do it someday, and then we'll all say, why haven't we done it sooner?
Why haven't we done it?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right then, we start in end number 1. Josh on the mat.
So Josh won the under 30s last year, is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. So we've got his record up on screen here. No, he didn't win the Masters last year.
He didn't.
No. But he's won the Gauteng Open under 25 singles. He's won the Border Open, the under 30 singles as well, gold. So he's one of those boys that's come up from East London. Following his girlfriend, Shannon Davis, I believe. Yeah.
Interesting.
You remember meeting her father, don't you, Gary?
I do. At Morningside.
That's quite an interesting story.
What a dream. We did beat them.
Yeah, that was a funny story.
Pick them into touch.
We'll share that later when we've had another beer or two.
Or not.
Or not.
No.
Right then.
Jason's changing hands already, playing the ditch end. He did play the forehand with his first bowl. And he's now drawn
Number 1.
number 1.
Yeah, I think he'll quickly find that that's the best side of the green.
That's the best side, yeah.
I'm sure his son, Brandon Evans, is going to be in work at the Morrison supermarket in Neath in South Wales. But he'll be secretly watching on his cell phone. So, Brandon, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up, mate. I know my son won't be watching because he's skiing in France.
Is he not
Lucky brother.
shearing sheep today?
No, he gets back to the sheep shearing on Monday.
Oh, right then.
And it's coming into lemon season now, so he'll be helping sheep give birth to little lambs.
That's probably every boy's dream.
What?
Or not.
Catching a fetus outside of a sheep.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Let's see.
Right. Oh, Brandon Evans, there he is. Hello, yes. Uncle Mike and Gary. There we are, Brandy. I hope your boss doesn't catch you.
Greetings, Brandon. Don't worry about your boss, mate. You just carry on.
Right, across the green, we've got Francesca Balleri.
How short was my last ball?
Jason's still holding. Let's see if he can draw another shot. This is his speciality.
We've got a hell of a game going on ring 4 with Wilson Malabolo up against Mr. Bowles himself. 19 all after 25 ends there. So that's a bit of a humdinger.
Jason is just through the head.
Way heavy, I think.
No, not way heavy.
Oh, okay.
See, you've got to nitpick on it. You've got to. You find a wound and then you dig and.
I try not to let it scab over.
Yes, well, you never do.
No. Also across the green, we've got Esme Kruger coming back to her home from her current home down in Eden.
Jason's dragged the mat now, Mike. He's brought it up like 4 meters.
Yeah.
Does he do that often? Does he prefer short ends?
Look, he's a master of short ends.
Well,
he doesn't usually
6 inches behind the jack with his.
He doesn't usually go to it so soon.
Yeah.
but I think he trusts that side of the rink. I see Josh is now choosing
He's still playing. He's
the
still playing the
inside hand.
Yeah.
So I think he'll probably change in a couple of ends time. But the good news about this rink is it's great on both sides.
Yeah.
It's just more truer on the ditch side.
Yeah. And Jason's changing now because of Josh's first wood.
Yeah.
He's got something to rest on now. So the start of the count maybe.
Yeah, you'll find that Jason's a very patient bowler, especially with singles. He's not a particular fan of the game. He thinks it's a bit lonely. He'd rather be chatting with his mates.
Rather be lonely and happy than with someone and unhappy.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Mr. Herbert? Tell us a little bit about the biggest tournament that Wingate is going to host in August this year, Mike.
Well, for those
I think we've got a different bunch of people listening to us, probably.
Yeah, I did mention it in the earlier game, but for those that have just joined us, we've got the Fair Tree Wingate Classic happening in August, on the 8th, 9th and 10th of August, over the Women's Day public holiday. We've got some excellent sponsorship from some big companies, mainly Fair Tree, of course. But it's going to be a fantastic event. It's 48 teams of four full greens here at Wingate. We've already got 40 sides confirmed for the event, and we are going to...
And I just want to say that the tournament is by invite only.
It is by invite
You cannot
only.
enter unless you've been invited.
Correct.
Talk us through that.
We tried to keep it exclusive to arrange the best field that South Africa's ever seen in a tournament. If we'll make an announcement soon, and as soon as we've secured the 48 teams, we'll make an announcement on social media, and you'll see the who's who of South African bowls is going to be playing.
Yeah. So we're aiming for a first prize of 100,000 rand.
Yep.
Which is the biggest purse in South Africa.
Yes.
And we aim to make it an annual event at Wingate, and we aim to always be the #1 prize money tournament in South Africa.
Correct. I'm sure after the success of this first one this year, we'll attract even bigger sponsors for the next one, and we can put more money back into the pockets of our bowlers. As you know, it's an amateur event, and we all play it because we love it, not because of the money. We don't get the same opportunities as there are, like in Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. But we're hoping to change that and change the dynamic of the game.
The sad part of that tournament is that you're going to be scoring the tournament, so you won't be playing.
I'll be very happy when it's a success and it just gets acclaimed, not just here, but hopefully overseas as well. And our sponsors are knocking on our door to give us money for the next one. That'll be enough for me.
Yeah, well, we've got to say thank you as well to Niksha Bengurik, who has also generously offered to be one of the sponsors.
And yourself, of course.
Well, no, not really important, but I've been a member at Wingate for more than 40 years. Started with golf and then moved on to bowls because of you, probably. You invited me to Cape Town to play in my first tournament, which was the Nationals.
Yeah, that was an event.
I remember that we won one, we lost one, and we peeled one, and we didn't win the section.
No.
But we had a lot of black and white whiskey.
Yes, they were the sponsors of the Nationals back then. Which
double black and white for R5.
No, two doubles.
Two doubles.
Two double black and whites for R5. That was the special. That was back in 2001.
Well, it may have been black and white, but after 3 or so, we were seeing color.
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah.
So, back to the game. Jason's gone into an early lead, 3-0, after 2 ends.
And he's right on the jack.
And he's within 6 inches, so that's a great start.
The weather's cleared a little. It's a little bit more sunny and a couple of degrees warmer.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Wilson and Sean Thomas are still at 19 all. Wilson has burned 2 ends since we last spoke, and Sean has won his event. So, well done, Sean Thomas. That's a good win for you against Willie. Willie's always very difficult to beat.
When Sean Thomas walks up and down the green, it's like John Wayne going into battle.
Yes,
He's never going to catch pigs because they're just going to run straight through his legs.
he's an interesting character, our Sean. He's a good friend of mine, of course.
You've got a lot of good friends.
Well, I'm going to
Do you
play.
think-
I'm
do
going
you-
to play nationals with Sean and Jason, so
Do
they're
you
very
think?
good friends.
Do you think they think that you're a good friend as well?
I really don't care what they think. As long as they keep playing with me, then I know that I'm not as bad as everybody makes out.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think Josh has just drawn the shot. Maybe.
Not sure.
Maybe James
Get
can
an
tell us.
overhead shot to that one, James? Nah, still Jason's.
Still Jason.
Jason coming up short there.
Josh is in the area, yeah. Now he's clipped Jason out. And Josh is lying 3 now. A great shot there. Jason playing a new line altogether. Trying to restrict the damage.
Not too bad. Just
Yeah,
coming up
it's
a bit
drawn
short.
the second shot for now.
Yeah.
Bad luck, Willie. Bad luck, pal.
Wilson looking very dejected as he walked past the commentary booth here. Nobody likes losing, of course, especially at this level. So, Josh not doing so good with his final effort there, so just picking up the 1. So he's off the mark. 3-1 now to Jason after 3. Interesting to note that all these boys in this section have lost 1 and won 1 already.
Yes.
So all to play for.
Has everyone lost one?
Did Josh lose his last game?
Josh continuing to play. Yeah. And finding it.
Yeah, our very resourceful producer James has just confirmed that Josh lost his last game. He had a tight game on the other side there. I think it was against Bradley. So they've all lost 1 and won 1. I think Jerry lost his game as well. Oh, Jason needs to correct a yard on his last. He's got the line. It looks a bit steamy, yeah?
Still
Yeah.
the same weight. Touch less, but
Yeah.
still probably 2 down, yeah. Josh playing the inside line now.
He's got the white.
Oh, he does
Ooh, he's
not have the
lucky.
whites.
Lucky he didn't have half of that.
When the greens are this quick, it's easy to flick it to the
Yeah.
opposition for sure. So it's interesting to see that as the day wears on, people have got less respect walking up and down the bank.
Yeah, Josh. I mean, Jason's a bit tight, yeah? And short. So, both boys still coming to grips with the weight.
Josh delivering his fourth and final wood. Also,
He does have quite a few narrow balls, I notice.
yeah, he's holding 3 shots.
Yeah, I think the third one is debatable, but Jason's final wood coming down. It looks to be a little bit under it. Yeah, not as...
Right one going to the head. Okay.
No, I'm not asking you to do all the time, but just to fill the gap right now.
So Josh picks up 2 shots there.
She played last year.
3 all after 4 ends.
Yeah, as I said earlier, it's difficult to maintain concentration for the whole weekend.
Evergreen's playing on B4, Mark.
Yes. So she's up against hello. Hello, John Canellan. Good on you, mate. How you doing? Oh dear. Have a beer. Right. I've noticed, I saw in the week that Commonwealth Games made an announcement about bowls for next year's Commonwealth Games. And they're only going to be having a men's singles and a lady singles and a mixed pairs event. So there's no triples, no fours, no pairs for the men. It's a vastly scaled down bowls tournament, which is not ideal for our boys. I don't think so, Brandon. I think green is running at about 14, 15 seconds at the moment, which is about 10 seconds quicker than resolving as it is at the moment. And probably the same as your indoor. Are you playing indoor? I haven't heard anything from Nigel or Ned regarding your indoor participation this winter.
Who do you think's holding shot there, Michael? You think it could be Josh, probably? And James, tell us.
I would imagine
Jason.
I would imagine that it's
Just Jason. You can see it there.
no.
Yeah, it's just Jason.
No.
It's just Jason.
Hello, Neil.
And now it's definitely Jason.
Right.
Jason's holding 2.
I think you are smoking your socks, Gary.
Oh,
Look at that bowl compared to that one. This is outside the ring. Sorry. My compadre's having a senior moment there.
Jason's last wood to come.
Yes. Been a very loose end from Josh here. He's not going to be happy with all that.
Been a loose end from both of them, to be honest.
Well, yeah.
The level of skill that these guys have. Might have to give Jason a rumbler.
He'll probably take one at the
He'll
moment.
take one, 100%. Jason's woods arriving in the head. Let's see what his weight's like.
He's not coming back. Yeah. It's a bit strange. One
He's
for
battling with the
Jace.
lines.
He is indeed.
Yeah. I think my daughter is just checking in on the Gold Coast,
Oh,
hopefully. I've sent her the link, and
all new. If you're listening,
it's
give us a
only
thumbs up.
9:30 at night there. So,
Do you
let's
think the
hope.
kids are in bed by now?
Well, if the kids know that we're commentating, then she might wake them.
Look, they live on the Gold Coast. They should be playing bowls.
Yeah, well, Bella's taken up horse riding. Sophia does dancing, and Luke is into football and cricket. And
Right.
they're all 15 miles apart when Melissa has to drop them.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I see that Lloyd and Melissa are watching. Good evening, mate. Too easy matters. The Lloyd Madsen, married to my daughter, represented South Africa at hockey, as I'm sure you know, Michael, and went to the Olympic Games in London.
Back in
And,
2012, I believe.
I think it was 2010. wasn't it?
2012.
Was it 2012?
Yeah.
And coaches a lot of hockey on the Gold Coast, and yeah, great sportsman, good golfer. As my son Calvin says, probably the luckiest golfer on the planet.
Oh,
Yes. But Lloyd will disagree. So,
well, he'll be very lucky if he meets me in June when we come for the Australian Open.
yeah, well, if we can make it, the bucket list. Josh Turner holding one shot at this stage of the game.
Yeah. He's sticking on the inside line.
He's sticking. Well, he's found it, hasn't he? No reason for him to change.
They're both using aero grooves, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason's 4-3 up against Josh, and he's fighting. He's not at his best for sure.
Yeah, he hasn't
He hasn't
hit
found
his
it.
straps yet.
Yeah. But this looks like it's in the area, Michael.
It's okay.
This looks like it's in the area, Michael.
Yeah, it's
Fall over, and that's the shot.
very good.
Well played, Jason Evans. Reminds me of you, Michael.
Yes, of course.
I
I taught him everything he knows.
But not everything you know.
Not everything I
Not
know,
everything
of
you
course.
know,
Yeah,
yes,
there's
of
still a
course.
little bit where he can improve.
Now, Josh is going quite aggressively. And just
Like
missed
ships passing through in the night, as David
silently.
Atkinson would say.
Yes.
Right. Jason's final ball. Obviously one to come from Josh. Jason looking good again. Yeah, well played, mate. Line 2 goodies there. Josh probably going to wind one up, yeah.
Yeah, he's having a go.
Oh, he got them all out.
Wow.
Good result there for
Yeah.
Josh.
One red.
1 to red. They go to 4 all after 6.
Jason's just going to get some water now.
He needs something stronger
He
than
needs
water
something stronger than water.
to get over that result.
Esme Kruger's playing on B2. She used to be a member here for many years and then retired down in the George area. Is that right, Michael?
Yeah, she's in Hortenbos.
Hartenbos. Well, we're opening a Gary Ron man there.
A barbershop.
A barbershop, yeah.
Yeah. Alkanon?
And probably end up cutting Esme's hair as well.
Yes.
She wears it so short.
Yeah.
She's up 12-6. I see my grandchildren, Sophia, Bella and Luke are watching as well and listening to some commentary back in South Africa. So
Grandpa.
yes, so Bella, Sophia, Luke, greetings to you from sunny South Africa. We are at the South African Masters. Tell us a little bit about the history of the Masters, Michael. It's the top bowlers in different categories. So let's chat about that quickly.
Yeah. So every province has probably got some representation here. We've got open men, open women. We've got veteran men, veteran women. And we've got the under 30s men and under 30s women.
Yeah.
So 6 different events, 4 full greens, 3 full days. Yeah, it's the pinnacle of accomplishments in South Africa to be invited to play here.
Yeah.
You can hardly get any parking here at Wingate. There's a lot of people on the bank. And it's always a great festival of bowls for the weekend.
Yeah. You think the greens have sped up, Mike?
Yeah, they definitely are
What
second
do you
quicker.
think they are, like 15?
15 seconds, I
15.
would say now, yeah. Over a 30-meter jack.
Yeah. Josh has played a great shot there, and
Well, he had a bit of a feather.
bit of a feather. He's line 2 now, possibly, yeah, 2.
And he's just held his hand up, saying
Jason,
sorry.
Jason has not had the results at all.
Oh, not yet. Is that your friend?
Yes.
He's going to have a run, yeah? He's a bit under it, I think.
I think he's under it, yeah.
Okay. So not running Jason's way
Not
at the
running
moment.
Jason's way at all.
But he's a fighter. He's a 5 times Masters champion. So it's not his first rodeo.
So Lloyd's probably at an age where he should think of taking the bowls.
No doubt.
Approaching 40 now. And he'll be good. He was good. He played a few bounce games here before he left. And as I said before, if you can putt on the golf course, you've got a pretty good feel for bowls.
Yeah. I think perfect age to get into bowls is probably about 10 years old.
Yeah.
But any age is good. You can play this game up until you're 100 years old. So,
Well, 100's Might be.
Yeah, there's no stopping you.
Mm.
There's never any handicaps in bowls apart from at club level. There will be a handicap singles event, but it's not a major in our game. And I mean, you can get the best here playing against an average pair from Moinoi or Brits and brown shoes and all, and you know they'll come through and beat you. It's all on the day. It's sometimes the rub of the green can play a big part in the outcome of the game. So yeah, it's a game for all ages. You can start anytime you like, but the sooner the better.
Please take a picture. I like it.
Jason making up his mind what shot to play, yeah?
I think he can only play with weight. Seems like his middle bowl is logged in or pegged in by Josh's bowl. He's not
So
far
he's
off
playing
here.
with controlled weight.
He's not far off.
Just keep going, Jace. Yeah, he's got some sort of a chance here. He's desperately unlucky. I think only one.
One in a measure. Yeah, Jason just needs to hang in there. His bowls will do the talking eventually. I know he struggled in the last game against Matthews on that rink 5 on
C5. Yeah.
And
the rink of death.
His bowls weren't reacting the same as Matthews, and he was struggling. And when you're struggling in your head, it often translates into the performance of your bowls.
As we were saying before, it's so easy to become frustrated in singles because there's no teammates. It's you and you alone. Josh scored 2 there, so Jason is 6-4 behind after 7. And patience is the key word, and I think you would agree, Michael, that if you can get your opponent to start playing heavy shots, you probably have the upper hand. I mean, singles is a drawing game, mate, to be honest.
It's generally a drawn game. You get some people who are so accurate at the drive. You know, Ryan Bester, who plays in Australia. Our own Eric Johannes, who went from Western Cape over to Australia. They can drive and draw at the drop of a hat, and no issues. But generally it is a drawing game, and I think when you are struggling, you often try something different. You try a different hand, you try a different length, you try to force things, just to change things and change the momentum.
100%. And Josh continuing to play the narrow hand and finding it. I mean, he's 15 inches, 18 inches away, so...
Yeah, not bad.
Not a bad start, but at this level, it shouldn't be good enough against Jason, to be honest.
No. You would think.
Yeah. Jason looks good here, Michael. That's more like the Jason we know. 8 inches away. Forcing Josh to play on the ditch hand now.
Two balls gap.
Yeah, he just needs to get into a bit of a rhythm. One or two good ends together.
I think you should take a break and go and get us a beverage, Mike.
Bit of a queue at the bar at the moment.
There's no queue.
I'll send one of the minions shortly.
Josh has knocked himself in for shot, I believe, possibly. Again, all of the luck is against Jason at this stage. Umpires, he's having a look. It's a measure.
It's just in front. This one is 1 bowl short of jack high.
Josh's bowl, 1 bowl short of jack high. Forcing Jason onto the hand that he hasn't been playing.
Yeah, he'll play with a yard or two here.
He's
just
in the area.
Try and change things up. He's very unlucky again.
But he's in the area now.
Still down though.
Still down.
Yeah, that was his only shot really. He had to change something. He's got a port there now to play through.
Yeah.
Or chop and lie on the other two.
You can't really afford to lose another game, Mike. No one can really afford to lose two
You
games.
can lose two. You can lose two and go through.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be in that position where you chasing all weekend.
You don't want to be relying on the results of other people.
Yeah. Might have drawn a
Josh
second there.
played fantastic shot.
Yeah.
Lying two.
Jason's going to play a similar bowl to what he just played.
Played with a yard through maybe. Yeah.
Just pull the jack.
He's pushed it outside of the line and definitely struggling at this point in time. Luke played in his first under 10 cricket match this weekend and he's not even close to 10. So Lukey shows lots of natural talent, at ball sports. Yeah, all three of Melissa and Lloyd's kids are very talented in their own right at different
It's one and a measure.
things. So they're quite talented at disagreeing as well with each other. I suppose that's normal, Michael. Are you listening?
Not really. I'm trying to sort out a problem in the salon at the moment.
Sort out a problem in the salon.
Your salon, by the way.
Right,
And your
Jason.
manager.
Jason played a heavy shot and unfortunately won to Josh probably. So things are definitely not going Jason's way.
And out with the shadow.
Jason's conceded the shot and Josh is 7-4 up after 8 ends or 7 ends. Long way to go. Obviously everyone knows watching that it's the first to 21 shots. So sometimes it can take up to 30 ends or 35 ends to play a game. Depending on the closeness, obviously. Yeah. Josh continuing on the narrow hand. Playing a 3/4 end, so he's moved the mat up like 2 meters and the jack is about 4 meters from the ditch, so he's put his first wood about 12 inches away.
Oh, wow.
Jason's weight's very good. Just outside the line. What happens when you win the Masters, Mike? What do you get into different events?
No, not really.
These are just the
Yeah,
prestige of winning the Masters.
if you win the Masters, you're putting your hand up for inclusion into the gold squad. Generally, the winners of the Masters come from the gold squad, but now and again you do get someone outside of the gold squad to
Yeah.
win it. Then
Jason, just heavy again. Just heavy.
I don't think either of them are nailing this weight.
No. Having a look at Jason on the green, doesn't show any signs of being irritated or...
No,
Yeah, he's just playing his game, and there you go.
had a great shot there.
Great shot. Possibly made two.
He's got a great temperament for the game, as I said earlier.
Yeah.
Doesn't really enjoy it that much. There you see from the action replay. Not sure if he's made
Not sure
two.
if he's made two.
but,
Probably one, yeah.
It's 2 and a bit bowls.
Josh back to the inside of the green. Seems to be in the area.
I think he might just be short, Mike.
Coming up about a foot short, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Giving his thigh the Donny slap.
Jason trying to move the jack a foot, maybe. He can move the jack a foot.
Yeah, even 6 inches, I think he'll make four.
Oh, Jason, don't give it away, mate.
No, he
Very
didn't.
good. Okay. 7-5 after 9 ends.
They're having a look. Often at this level, you'll see the players getting down and measuring. They're quicker and they trust each other. Very often the markers are volunteers from the club or surrounding clubs. So it's easier for the players just to get on their knees quick and give it a once over. And if they're not convinced, they'll call the umpire.
I wonder what length Jason's going to play. He's brought the mat up.
Yeah, he's a bit further
Probably
than
another
last
2
time.
meters. So he's definitely playing, trying to find his weight with a shorter end now.
Yeah, looks to be about 25 meters jack.
Yeah.
Interesting to note that he threw it exactly onto the center line. Normally a good sign, an omen for a bowler.
He's changed his hand as well now, Mike. He's playing the narrow end now too. Let's have a look at his weight. Weight's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not a bad start. He's 2 feet away. Just outside of the draw, so there's still room there. Well done, Mr. Bowles. Great ball there from Josh. Great reply.
I think he's going to force Jason back to the ditch hand. Yeah. It's a natural shot to play because he can rest it. Now Jason's in the area now. Can he hold to it? Can he hold to it? Oh, so close.
Really unlucky there. Yeah, still shot to Josh. Interesting to see we've got 337 viewers, Gary. They're obviously loving our dulcet tones
Silky tones.
and our vast knowledge of the game of bowls. I think they're all pleased that we haven't been drinking yet.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't hot take of the grape.
Great shot from Jason.
Great shot from
there.
Jason Evans.
Made a 3.
Great shot from Jason Evans. This, depending on Josh, this could be a bit of a turning point for Jace.
And he's got 2 woods
But
left.
he's got a target though.
And
You
he's
know,
playing with a bit of venom.
Yeah, he's definitely in the area.
Yeah, very good shot
So
from
1 out.
Josh.
Jason still holds the 1.
He'll go back to the forehand now and
He
try and pull the
certainly
white
will.
through.
Yeah.
Just to tuck it away a bit. Brandon Evans. Thank you, Brandy.
What did Brandon say?
All here for the world-class commentary.
Or just because the people are bored at work, or up at around 10 at night and on the Gold Coast in Oz. But to have people listening on the Gold Coast, that's
Awesome.
probably a first.
We've got a few from overseas. They've commented it earlier.
Yeah.
My good friend in Randburg, Corneille Huchel.
Well, that's like overseas, Randburg.
Randburg's like overseas.
Randburg's like definitely overseas.
And he's like an alien because he's a mountain of a man. Also a very loyal aero player.
Uh-huh.
Got a skull and crossbones on his bowls.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, you don't want to get a slap from him. So, Corneille, we love you. So, I'm not going to say anything bad about you on the app.
Is my Kruger just trudging past? Obviously having won.
Yes. Is that her boyfriend or?
Oh, people. That could never be her boyfriend.
Big Jam just came past and upset Josh on the mat.
Yes.
Mr. Johan Duplessis.
Yeah.
Ray Ducray, how's it, mate? Not sure where you are in the world anymore. I know
Josh
you were in the
just
UK for a while.
under, and Jason Evans picks up a shot.
Yeah,
7-6.
Jason picks up another one.
7-6 after 10.
Slowly, slowly, you catch the monkey. If anybody's watching from the Wingate bar, we'll have a flying fish and a castle light, please. Thank you.
Well,
And our producer will have a double Valium and Coke.
a nervous breakdown.
Listening to us all day.
Umpire, long measure, please.
Come on, all the Welshmen from Ray
Okay.
to Cray.
And Graham Raper.
Is Ray Welsh, Mike?
Ray
Tell
is
us-
a South African from Durban.
Tell us rather about the Welsh rugby team. I mean, let's
Do
chat
we
about
have
that.
to?
Yeah, let's chat about that.
I think that's a bit below the belt. Yeah.
You did say that they either have very high highs or very low lows.
Yeah, in Wales we call it shit or champagne. And quite frankly, it's just a pile of poo at the moment.
Yeah.
So the least said about Wales's rugby exploits, the better.
Jason Evans has thrown the jack 1 centimeter over
23 meters.
23 meters. So I can safely say that they've just measured and the jack is 23 meters and 1 centimeter away from the mat. And that's the
a
most
very short end.
That's the most accurate. And Jason has just thrown a toucher, I think.
No, I think he missed it,
Just
but he's
missed it.
jack level. Sometimes the jack level bowl can force you to add an extra meter because you know you got something to stop on.
Yeah.
So a lot of boys don't like it. They'd rather a front or a back toucher, of course, but I'm never worried about sending a jack level bowl 4 inches right of the jack.
Jason changing again now to the ditch hand because Josh's wood. No, he's staying on the narrow end. Josh's wood is probably 2 meters out.
Yeah.
Jason's going to draw around it. Might be it.
He'll try and finish it like a foot behind. Doesn't look like he's thrown it though.
Yeah, such a good road, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandy, quartz would go down well now.
Jason Evans making a comment that we overheard that the music playing in the background sounds like the Beatles reunion. We've got Groot FM. What is it, Mike?
We've got Groot FM, I
Groot
think,
FM.
and they've got walkie-talkies.
For those of you that are English, that is Big FM.
They all think they're MacGyvers.
Yeah. So we've got Groot FM down.
No, not you, Michael.
And Jason has drawn a fantastic shot. Sit. Oh, he's just gone through maybe. Might be second.
Stop tipping, huh?
Tipping.
Tipping.
What do you mean?
Johnny's, when you tip a ball, he's, that's going to be brilliant. You've got it. And then it misses.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's now 2 minutes past 2. What are you doing at 5 past?
Oh, he's played a good shot there.
What are you doing at 5 past?
Yeah, looks like Josh
Second.
has drawn the shot there.
Well, he didn't draw it.
And
Yeah.
third.
He got lucky.
But he's only got 1 second.
I hope he didn't hear me because he was looking straight at me when I said he got lucky. And he's twice my size.
He has you for breakfast, mate.
But looking at him, I think I can outrun him. Jason's playing with some weight.
Not far off.
Oh, he's going to get something.
He's following through. Oh, he might have made a
Oh,
difference there.
No difference.
Still 1 down, but 2 seconds now at least.
So back to the music. Groot FM are playing music that's a bit like the Welsh rugby team. And I'm going to let Michael explain that one.
I quite like the tones at the moment. It's very nice to have a radio station broadcast live from the Masters.
Josh has drawn another shot. So Josh picks up 2. Played a really good shot there.
I noticed you and Alan Atty doing some long arm earlier, so you're not thoroughly like up.
The only
upset with
long
the music.
arm I would ever do with Alan Atty is to hold him at arm's length.
Oh,
Yes,
he speaks highly of you.
I'm sure he does. We've got 365 people listening now, Michael.
Amazing.
Chat a little bit about Fir Tree, Mike. We were down in George for the Outeniqua Classic.
Yeah.
And Fir Tree sponsored that, which is why we asked them to sponsor us and help us with Wingate's Classic in August.
Yeah, they're a big supporter of bowls. Obviously, with the average age in bowls being 60 or 60 plus, a lot of their clients come from our community, our bowls community. So it's their way of giving back to that community.
I don't think the average age of bowls is 60 plus.
Gotta be.
What makes you say that?
Years of experience, Gary.
I don't think so. I think it's less than that now. Lots of young bowlers. Josh getting all the breaks now, just missing his front wood, which is 1.5 meters out, and drawing the shot. Jason forced onto the ditch hand. Let's have a look if Jason can miss that front wood. Oh, Jason Evans. Drawn a magnificent shot there. Josh's wood was only 2 feet out, and Jason had to miss it on either side, and he did that.
One centimeter below jack eye. Just behind jack eye. 1 centimeter.
Michael Herbert's on his phone again. I know, I understand, because you are the spreadsheet jockey of the Gary Rom brand, and we have just installed a new software program, and people are asking you questions.
Stupid questions.
And they are frustrating you.
They are.
But it's taking your attention off the game.
I'm back.
So
The next person that sends me a message is fired.
Jason
Right.
walking after this.
Back to the game. He's looking
He's
a little
dropped
bit
it
short.
touch short. He knows he's in for a fight.
Yeah, just the one.
Josh confirming that he's got 2 seconds, which it looks like.
Yeah.
2.
So it's warmed up considerably since 8:30 this morning. The clouds have made way for some really bright sunshine. Oof, Josh really unlucky there with his running shot, getting the gap.
Well, I can tell you now that the temperature is currently probably 30, 28, 30.
The lovely Ms. Pickett is walking
Miss
past.
Pickett
now.
walks by with her bowls in tow.
So, Jason's got about 18 inches, 20 inches to draw a second in.
Well, he's got to play the hand and miss the wood that's 2 feet out, as he did when he drew the shot.
Just needs to finish.
Oh, he's very close,
He
Michael.
needs to finish, just pulling
No.
up a bit short.
Nine seven after 13 ends, or 12 ends. 9-7
Indeed.
after 12.
Thirty-five degrees down in Durbanville as well.
Jason's tried to throw it 23 meters and 1 centimeter again, so the umpire is going to go and measure.
It looks to be exactly the same as the last one.
It could be 23 meters and 2 centimeters maybe. Let's have a look now.
Should we have a rumbler on it?
Yes.
I bet you
Do you think he's over?
he's over by 3 centimeters.
I think it's not. I think it's less.
Do you think it's short?
No.
Oh.
But it's over by 1 or 2 centimeters.
We're arguing over a centimeter here.
Let's see.
He,
How many?
he nearly picked up the jack then.
Yeah.
It's 20 centimeters over.
No, he never said that. No, he never said that.
He did. He said 20
He
centimeters.
he never said that.
Did he say 20 centimeters over? 3. I was exactly right. You need to drink a rumbler, my friend.
Get it and I'll have it.
Right then.
Why don't you mute your microphone and do something useful? And go and get a rumbler.
Okay, shortly.
We've got Spiker now behind us, who's
The
having
vultures
a
are
chuckle.
lurching.
He's having a chuckle behind us.
The vultures are waiting to pounce.
Debbie says it's 35 degrees in Durbanville.
Yeah, that's pretty warm down there.
Is that inside, Debbie, or is that outside? Is that
that in the shower?
Is that poolside? where would that be? I'm sure Debbie's going to come back with some banter.
Graham Raper, where are you watching from? Work or the Harlequins bar?
Josh has dropped this one short, so very easy to do on these greens.
Yeah. Jason holding just the one at the moment.
If Jason finishes, he's very good here.
Yeah, he's good enough.
Yeah.
He is good enough.
Jason holding 2. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's...
Easy.
Yeah, but look at the third.
Mm.
Measure for 3.
Well, he just needs to move the jack slightly.
Jason looking anxiously on. Oh, Josh,
Very unlucky.
unlucky.
Might have made a third.
Slides through.
It might be 3 now.
Jason's going to walk up to the head here. How's Jason, Mike?
Oh, he's looking perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely holding 3 and a measure for 4. No, looks like it's 3.
We'll have another rumbler on that.
Josh has put this outside the line, I think.
Debbie's outside next to the water feature.
And he's knocked Jason in.
Oh dear.
He could have made it 4. I think this is the break that Jason needed, Mike.
Yeah, these short ends, I told you.
I was gonna ask Tommy Jamie to get us a beer, but I think the game will be finished before he's back.
That's funny. I'll message Steve Scott now. He'll go. So Debbie Phillips is sitting by the water feature, by the way, not by the pool.
Outside next to the water feature?
Yeah.
In Durbanville.
4 degrees in Surrey.
Yeah.
Brandon's gone up to his girlfriend, the lovely Emma. So it's warmer in Surrey than in Wales, so God knows what the temperature is in Wales today. Jason's thrown it slightly longer this time, which is surprising.
I don't know whether he's trying to confuse Josh or himself.
Well, he didn't fancy another umpire incursion onto the green.
There's nothing wrong with the umpire. Let's get their steps in.
As you can see from that graph that was just on the screen, this game is often played
sorry, Mikey.
in parts.
Jason is ahead for the first time in the game, I think. Or he was 2-1 up early on.
Yeah.
No, he was 3-1 up early on.
Hello? The free straight front row have just walked past.
Oh my God.
So across the green, Bradley Robinson 12-9 up against Matthews Perry after 12. The evergreen Esme Haley 7-5 up against Elmer Lowe. And Miss Valeri trailing 20-12 in this game. Could be line 2 there, Josh.
This is a better head, Micah. They've finally got the pace, I think.
Yeah, it looks like 2.
No, he's only holding 1.
Well, Jason's on a great line here. He just needs to lift his bow or get inside.
Fall inside, Jason. Fall over. No.
Sean Thomas's feet are smelling.
Well, Sean Thomas has taken his shoes off and it looks like...
Going to the beach, but gone surfing.
Well, he's either got a sock tan or he hasn't washed his legs for a while, but his feet are snow white. Like snow white. We've got someone that's going to get us a beer here, I think.
I'll have a flying fish, please.
And one castle light. You are...
James, would you like something?
James will have... Francois, will you say? We've got the organisers of the...
So, Chad Dawson cheering on Josh.
Yes.
The marker seems to think that Jason's holding. Normally the bowl lying down is going to be the favourite.
As you call it, the belly.
The belly.
Yeah.
I love big bellies.
We noticed.
Yeah.
Jason seems to be on a good road again. If he can,
He's just outside
if
it.
he can drop, oh
Just
goodness
outside
me!
it.
Hasn't made it easier for Josh though. I think Josh is going to be forced to play the forehand. Not sure whether he can get the shot on the backhand. Probably could.
That's what I got out of jail. Got the black hat. Got out of jail. Is the last ball in front? No, the last ball down is behind the jack.
A lot of shouting going on the green. Josh is playing with some weight.
Yeah, he needs to get the jack.
He's playing with some weight, and
Should he get
he's
3 shots?
not. Oh
Gets the
my
gap again.
goodness gracious!
Seems like the luck has turned a bit in this game.
Yeah. Jason scores 1.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Jason goes 2
Josh
ahead.
concedes the one.
Good with one. 1-3.
Obviously, great amount of respect with these players. Sometimes you can play singles and you can't move anything until your oppositions come down, you know. Quite
Yeah.
finicky.
Yeah. Jan Spiss is very hard to play singles against because at the end of the head he goes to the bank and then has a couple of bananas and some water and so on.
Yes.
You know,
I
he's
played him last Saturday.
that is, and I was watching. So
It was quite frustrating.
yes, Jan has
Worse
some.
than playing Bernardus van der Speyer.
Jan has some quirks, to be honest.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
Michael O'Connor, is that junior or senior? Yes, there's a few big bellies around. There's 2 on this particular rink, actually. There's one commentator.
Brandon Evans says we forgot the rumbler. Oh goodness me!
The day is young, Brandy.
Yeah, Josh has just drawn the shot. He's probably a foot or so in front of the jack. But Jason can see it clearly, so...
Have you
Jason's-
noticed that Spiker walks around with a spiker on his hood?
Jason Evans has drawn
What is
a
that all
front
about?
toucher. And looks to be a little bit more comfortable on the green.
Hello, Mr. O'Connor Senior. I believe you weren't so well a week or so ago. I saw your little boy had a post on Facebook. I hope you've recovered from that surgery. The greens won't be the same without you on them, mate.
It's touching.
What is...
The ball is slightly to your right.
Jason just asking where the jack is in relation to his shot wood.
Oh.
Obviously, you know,
touching.
yeah, but he wants to know where it's going to go. So
Yeah.
if Josh plays a heavier shot and chips the jack out, Jason wants to know where it's going to go. And I don't know what he's played now, but he hasn't really played. Not sure what he's tried to do there.
See, we've hit the 400 viewers mark, mate.
Josh, he's got the best back, Josh. See, he's playing, drawing again, and outside the line.
Yeah. We've
Outside
noticed
the line.
Jason coming down this way on the inside is also sticking a bit.
Yes.
Quite a few of his bowls are hanging and not finishing at the end.
I think the difference in quality of greens between here and perhaps overseas, Mike, is that I've played Wingate a lot, and there always seems to be an inside line, an outside line, on more than one
You
occasion.
don't see many of those. Thank you, lovely lady.
Thank you. So
You're amazing. No, he said keep the change.
Jason drawing it around the head to where, and that's a clever shot, Mike. YouTube is not what?
YouTube is not responding to Open Studio.
So Jason's covered the back now. He's got the best back.
Everybody seems to be watching still. Mike O'Connor says he's got 11 weeks for full recovery. So
if Josh plays a heavier shot, the jack's going to go through, and it's probably going to go to Jason. So Jason playing the covering shot there. And sometimes it's better to take one, Mike.
or drop the one.
I watched Niksha, who was well up in his game, in the earlier session, and he gave away 2 shots where he was lying shot with his last wood. So that's a 4-shot swing, and he lost by 1.
Indeed.
So, when you're trying to move the jack for 2 or 3, it's sometimes better to just say, listen, I'm holding. I'm happy with that.
Well, that scenario that Josh was just in,
Yeah.
he really had no chance
He
to
had
make
no
the shot.
chance. He couldn't make the shot.
So he declared his last word and very happy to move on, just dropping the 1.
Yeah.
2 bitterly cold beers have just arrived. So
I think we should set the cat amongst the pigeons here with this commentary, Mike.
oh really?
Yeah, I
You
think
want to spice it up a bit?
I think for the best chirp or the funniest comment now, from now on until the end of the game.
Online, you mean?
Online.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are we going
Because
to
we're watching. Let's give away
A voucher.
let's give away a hair makeover.
A hair maker.
A hair makeover to the value of 3,000 rand for the funniest chirp, the best chirp
Right.
between now and the end of the game.
There's
Let's see.
420 of you watching.
Yeah.
Mr. Gary Rama's just offered a 3 grand hair makeover in any one of our salons or any one of our barbershops for the oak that comes up or the chick that comes up with the best chirp. And it can be about the game, it can be about bowls in general, it can be about me or Gary.
Jason's trying to chip the jack out here. Oh, he's just drawn a great second. He's given himself some working room here now. Josh's first wood is a front toucher.
Yes.
Brandy, if you win it, of course, you'll have to make the trip to South Africa again. Hello, Mr. Doug Bills, down in Bell Bowling Club. I think that's in Kingfisher.
Josh played a great shot because he's a 1.5 foot behind the head now. If Jason chips the jack, it's going to go straight to Josh.
Fire Turner.
So when your opponent...
This is going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Oh, well played, Jess.
When your opponent with his first wood has a front toucher, it's very, very difficult to win the end, to be honest, unless you open it up like Jason has. Jason's got 1 wood left. And he's got 2 options. He can either draw it on the backhand or he can play crack an egg on the forehand and move it to himself.
Yeah. The secret when your opponent has drawn a front or a back toucher is to build the head, to not chase it. You need to make the head bigger so that you've got more chance to make a change in your balls that are still to come. Okay, Langley. Not sure what the schedule is for Chris Strover, but I'm sure at the end of this game they'll put up on the screen what the next match is.
Jason playing with a bit of weight here.
Just remember that there are 3 streams. There's the Bowl South Africa stream. Well played.
Oh, he's not enough.
Oh,
I think he's still shot down.
yeah, there's 3 streams, so you
So close
can
for Jason Evans there.
choose the Bowl South Africa stream, the Wingate stream, or the, what's the other stream, James? Into Bowls. Who? Oh, Pitch Vision, yeah. I think they're all streaming on the Bowl South Africa YouTube channel, so
There's a
There's-
stream that runs down past the 18th hole as well when it rains a lot. You know, there's that stream as well.
one sip of Castle Light, and now he's talking rubbish.
Josh trying to draw another shot, very difficult. And his weight is pretty good, just outside the line.
Yeah,
One to
Brandy, I
Josh.
believe that. Your mother is a client of ours, of course. Yeah. So, Jason's third and fourth bowls were really good, very close, but didn't get the result. So Josh picked up the one. Now 12-10 to Jason. After 16 ends. The number of ends, of course, don't really matter. It's first to 21.
Looks like it's building up behind us, Mike Clouds. Rain always comes from Johannesburg side. Not sure whether there's rain predicted, but it's cooling off a little. 2:30 here.
I was chatting to Mornay Skippers earlier, and he said there was some rain forecast for 2 to 3 o'clock.
Michael O'Connor says if Josh's belly was a dash bigger, then Jason would have made 2. So there's the winning chirp for now, this point in time. Not that Michael O'Connor needs the 3,000 Rand makeover. We've got a squad of, not sure what they are, walking past.
Ian Stoffels wants to know what can we do for him. He's bald.
Do
Do we have a chamois service?
What we do is
Little buff and polish?
he totally bald or does he have some hair?
I'm not sure. I don't really know him.
Because if he has some hair, then we charge 25 Rand more than normal.
Why is that?
Well, it's the money that you pay for the haircut and 25 Rand to find it. So I'm not sure where, I mean,
Oh, goodness me.
where does Josh live?
Don't know where. You mean No, Dean Stoffels. Oh, Trent Turner.
Fire says I could use that voucher. My hair is uncontrollable.
Yes.
Can
Can you just post a picture?
Well, can you just have a funny chirp at least?
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay, Trent. His name is Trent.
Trent.
His mom runs the junior bowls in JBA.
Yeah.
His father's the president of Randburg Bowls Club. And Trent is a decent bowler, but he prefers playing with his drone than his bowls. But Trent, send us a picture, mate. We'll have a little internet survey for you.
So Josh has drawn the shot and it's 1.5 meters away from the
Yeah.
jack.
Not brilliant.
So this is an end which is totally different length now. Jason's got 2 woods left and Josh has got 1. If Jason
Yeah.
moves the jack a foot or 2, he can score 2 or 3 shots here.
Yeah, Jason questioning the marker's eyesight. He doesn't believe that he's down,
Yeah, he is down.
or he's not down
He's
anymore.
not down anymore. And yes, he moved the jack.
And he might be holding 2 now.
He is definitely holding 2. James is putting it up on the screen. Let's have a look.
Obviously, the second shot is quite far away still, but definitely line 2 at the moment.
Yeah. Now, what has Josh done with this weight?
Is he there?
He's not there, friend. I can
He
see it
looks a
from
bit
here.
short.
Yeah.
Not his finest effort.
Jacques Berger says he thinks we should have a rumble. It might sharpen up our humor.
Oh, really?
Oh, really, Jacques? Okay. Interesting.
Is that the Jacques from Bowl South Africa? Different guy.
Or is that the Jacques from the comedy club? What?
Sorry? Jason trying to draw the bonus.
He's
yeah,
trying to draw it.
but I don't know if
He
he's
probably has. No, he's just fallen
no,
out.
It's fallen out.
He's fallen out.
Okay, so it looks like 2 to Jason. Josh getting down on his knees quick. Oh, that jock. Thanks, Mike.
Stephen Scott walking past. Stevie?
2 green. Fell against the bias.
Stevie's a bit grumpy because his live scoring hasn't really worked that well today.
Well, it's
But he's going to bring in a new internet connection. It is up and running. Oh, brilliant. So the live scoring link is up and running. Our producer James will post it again now for those that want to check the scores on the other games, on the other greens that we can't see. Thanks, Rudy. That's a really good one. I think you're in the lead at the moment.
Are you going to repeat it?
Yeah, Rudy reckons it's a giraffe shot because the ball was far from the head. If you can get the analogy.
Jason Evans 14-10 ahead now after 17 ends. Fighting hard.
Thank you, James. He's just posted the link to the live scoring, and that's for all of the events. So the Open men and women, the veteran men and women, and the under 30s men and women. The chirps are flying in, yeah? So keep them coming, guys. We'll choose a winner at the end of the game.
Jason Evans has just drawn the shot. He
Yeah.
is 4 inches or 5 inches off the jack.
Jack width gap.
Forcing
Front.
Josh to play the ditch hand, I am assuming. No, he's staying on the narrow hand. Staying with the hand that he knows and is comfortable with.
Fastest, follow one shot.
For the first time today, there's a bit of a breeze. Jason still holds 1. Jason likes it. Don't know whether he's got the weight.
No, he looks to
Doesn't
be
have the
pulling up a bit
weight.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be sticky on the outside, yeah.
For a number of reasons. Sometimes it's the grass.
Yes, let's just leave that up there.
We'll just leave it there. Josh looks wide here.
He's got something.
Oh, goodness me. He's made 1.
Yep.
Jason is probably going to play the ditch hand, if I could guess. Not sure.
It's a good guess.
Yeah. But you never know with Jason. He thinks differently. We played it. Where were we when he played that one shot, Mike?
Oh, at Roosevelt Park.
We were at Roosevelt
in
Park.
the Pam Landau.
We're playing in the Pam Landau Classic. Mike and I are standing at the head. And the forehand was an absolute nightmare. And
He had about 6 inches to draw.
we both saw it on the backhand. And I said to Mike, he's going to play the backhand. He's definitely going to play the backhand. And he came up to the head and he looked at it and he said, fancy a draw on the forehand, boys. And we just looked at each other. And then he drew it within an inch. He had 4 or 5 inches to draw it in, and he drew it into an inch. So his weight control that day was mad.
His weight control generally is mad.
Yeah.
He's a pleasure to play for.
Yeah.
Certainly
Although,
South Africa's #1 skip.
yeah,
Got a bit of weight here.
One red.
Right. 14-11 the score moves to after 18 ends. This could be a bit of a marathon.
Nice to see that there's some camaraderie between Jason and Josh. They're having a chat. You know, there's no animosity.
Yeah, they're good mates.
They're good mates. I think they both really want to beat each other badly, as does everyone here. As Mike says, no one likes to lose.
Josh's girlfriend is a member at Morningside with Jason, so he spends quite a bit of time at that club.
Okay.
So we've been in Josh's company quite a bit.
Is Josh's girlfriend Shannon?
Shannon. The lovely Shannon. Eugene, it's not a poetry competition, my friend. But we appreciate your input.
Well, we better choose. We better.
Shh, Maralise.
Maralise walking by. Mike just stretching to see B1. See who's playing on B1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love the local wildlife.
Josh looking good, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, very good shot there from Josh. Got a bit of a scratch as well.
Yes.
One thing I noticed about Jason, Mike, he stands on the back of the mat. One
Yes.
of the few bowlers I've seen that stands on the back of the mat, where most bowlers will stand on the front.
Yes.
Why do you think that is? Or why does he do that?
He's always done it.
Jason holding the shot now.
Yeah.
So he bumped himself up now and he's holding the shot by 2 inches or so.
I'm not sure why he stands on the back of the mat. We can interview him after the game and we can find out, mate.
Yeah.
There's a shot. Ball and a half gap.
Bradley
this side, it's a bit
Robinson's
more.
game. Bradley is
About
17-16
35
up
centimeters.
after 19 ends against Matthews. Over on rink 1 there.
Matthews beat Jason, right? So
Leanne, you can see about 10 comments before yours, the link for the live scoring. Hello, Philip Bailey. We need to see you back on the greens, my friend.
Second shot. Second shot. Second shot is here.
It's very
Just
close
behind
for second
Jack-Eye.
shot. He said that very confidently.
no, it definitely is. Only because I saw it. James measured it, so that's the only reason I'm saying.
He's looking good, yeah. Well played, Jess.
Yeah. Still only maybe 2. Definitely lying 1 only just and a measure for second.
Yeah. Marker reckons
The
it's
marker
2.
reckons it's 2. He's very confident.
I think Josh will go into that with a bit of weight. He's got a backward. Got a receiver there.
I think he's under, Mikey.
He is, and he might whip his own out.
I think he's under.
He's going to whip his own out.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Jason's lying 3.
An unfortunate result
Yeah.
there. And Jason gets to draw the bonus now. So that's a big shot.
And,
Glad to hear, Philip.
sometimes you beat yourself.
Stompies, what are you retracting, but I didn't see what your comment was. Oh, well played, Uncle Jace. I believe Luan, who's just commented today, is going to be running the Aero Bowl stand tomorrow and Sunday. Not sure where they're going to set it up because the new bar has taken its place where it used to be. So maybe Jerry will set up on the top green, I don't know.
Jason Evans scores 4 and goes 18-11 up.
Yeah, it's a big result there for Jason.
Well, again, Josh probably, I don't want to say played the wrong shot, but I mean, if you've got one wood in the head, you don't want to take yourself out.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philip, good to hear, mate. I haven't seen you on the green, but I hope to bump into you soon, my friend. We've played a few games together, and I look forward to seeing you again. I'm in your district now, so there's no reason why we shouldn't be seeing each other more regularly.
Good.
I think it's time to call the chirp of the day, Mike.
You think?
Well, it's 18-11, so Jason's all of a sudden built up a bit of a lead.
Well, let's just give them 5-minute warning. There's 422 of you. I want to remind you of the challenge. Whoever comes up with the best chirp, the best comment, the best joke on bowls,
Or on anything.
you will win a 3,000 Rand makeover in a Gary Rom salon or barbershop. So get them coming in. Yeah, it's a nice plug there, Luan. I'm not sure how your friend Aiden is doing down on the bottom there. I'm sure you can see on the live scores how he's progressing. So Jason seems to be one down here.
Josh holding shot for now.
Looking good for another.
Yes, he is, indeed.
Well played.
Yeah, he's holding 2 now.
Good shot there. And he's tucked in almost
But he's
behind
given
the jack.
Jason a bit of a wall to stop on.
Yeah. You'd expect Jason to be up at least.
Jason's playing with great weight. Can he bend?
He's definitely got second.
Yeah. He holds second now.
Hey, Philip. Yeah, I'm playing with Wayne. The 2 old boys seem to be doing okay in the pairs so far. We've got a Wingate derby in the semi-finals next Sunday. So if you're up and able, come to Wingate and I'll buy you a beer, mate. Is that good enough for second? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it looks like. Maybe. Yeah, the marker reckons it's 2 to Josh, 2 to Red. What's that?
Josh asked for he looked at my beer. And I must say that it's the last sip that's like that warm ending. He looked at it longingly because it must be very hot
Warm
on the
out
green.
there.
Yeah, it's warm out there. Oh goodness me!
Yeah, we got some more bank movement. I think when you come and watch an event like this, you understand a little bit of the etiquette. Jason's having a rip. He's... Ooh. So,
Philip Bailey. Nice to see Philip Bailey watching. Nice guy, Philip. Played against him a few times. Very competitive. We wish you a speedy recovery, mate.
Evan, like your chirp, mate? I've noticed how nobody's mentioned the way that Jason kisses his bowl before he lets it go. Little goodbye kiss. Oh, he's playing with weight here.
He's trying to edge Jason out.
What a weird shot.
He was trying to edge Jason out. That's what he was trying to do.
But you hold him too, mate.
This is gonna be a measure. Yeah. It's close, Mikey.
Yeah, it's very close on the rings. Time will tell. Might be an umpire's call.
Josh
She's
is getting down
lurking.
quickly.
She is lurking. She's on the ready. And she's a lovely umpire, I might add. Oh,
Here we go. Oh!
18-13.
Might get into trouble for that. Thank you.
that's a good chirp, Nicholas. Very good.
Is it because you're playing at Wingate that the markers look like caddies?
The markers look like caddies because Donnie Pickett has got his claws into Bowl South Africa and he's managed to get the contract to kit them out.
Linda van den Berg loves Michael.
But obviously, she's only human.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think... Who do you think's leading the chirps, Mike?
Oh, not sure.
Josh has thrown a full end now.
Oh, thanks, Shez. My old Belgravia club mates. Right, Gary, are we going to choose a winner?
Well, choose one because...
Watching from Iraq. Well done, Louis. Busy fighting the war. I asked the enemy to hold off for 15 minutes just to come and watch the game quickly. Yeah, right. If that was true, I would have given it to you, mate. Would have cost you more on the flight to come and get the prize.
Who's leading the chirps, Mikey? Come on. Oh, Josh. Josh has possibly... Yeah.
I'd say one at a measure.
Brandon Evans. Don't you dare say that, my friend. Just remember I pay your phone bill, mate.
Jason is, for him, quite heavy.
What's he two down here?
It looks like it. It's getting tight now. Josh is in the area again. Looks like it's a good road.
He's narrow, isn't he?
Has he got the weight? Oh, he's through the head. Josh holding two.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Killing me, mate.
tasty, it's always a good.
Right.
The manager's possible. It's impossible.
I have no issues.
Jason playing with some weight. Looking for...
Oh, he's burnt it, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You want to play the same direction or different?
Play down. Happy to play down, guys.
483 viewers.
Mike, you better start
Wow.
choosing the best chirp, mate, so that we can compare, because we need the best chirp for now.
Right then. We'll have to scroll through those comments. I'm not sure. Can we go backwards? Yes, VOF West, whatever that stands for, Mr. West. Yeah, it is quite strange not for these boys to be nailing the weight. But then again, the sun is in and out. The length is changing all the time. Okay, so now we're scrolling, Gary, so let's try and choose one of these. We're going back. Stop there.
In the meantime, Josh has drawn number 1 with his second wood. He's still a good
I still like the giraffe shot.
3 feet
The
out.
balls are far away from the head.
I like that.
Yeah.
Whose is that?
That's Rudy Guelpa, whoever that might be. Rudy, are you still watching?
So is Rudy the winner for now?
Yeah, we're going to have 2 minutes left. Before the end of this game, we'll announce the winner. Then you can send a stamped address postcard to 122 Lindburn Road.
No, you can just...
Oh.
He can just... at this point in
Yeah,
time...
they can make a comment in the... We'll make a comment in the chat.
Yeah.
We'll announce the winner in the chat, and we'll get hold of you privately.
Jason playing the ditch end. Trying to draw another. He's... perfect. Perfect. Just a touch
Maybe,
over.
maybe. Yeah, I think it's enough. It's enough for shot. Hey, Rudy, I'm glad you're still here, mate. I think we got another 60, 90 seconds before we call it a day on the chirps. I don't know what the next commentators are going to follow this up with. 3,000 Rand giveaways. 492 viewers.
If Lloyd and Melissa are still listening, and the kids
I
in
doubt it.
Queensland and on the Gold Coast, sweet dreams, guys.
Oh, he's played this one well.
Yeah, he's played it well. Sweet dreams, guys. We'll see you soon.
So Jace has got a fairly wide target here. He can come off either one of Josh's short bowls, or he can get the jack clean for 3. So he's got a chance to make game and finish it off once and for all.
If he moves the jack a yard,
Josh is going to
Josh is lying. Josh,
He's going to stay and pray.
Josh is standing next to me, looking north and facing south. Jason looks under, Mike.
He looks under, yeah.
He's under, yeah.
Missed the line. Okay. Josh gets another one back.
18-14.
Yaku Immelman, what did you send us that you've retracted so quickly? Don't worry, we can take the chips. We've got a very fancy overhead cam here, which is being controlled by Francois. It's a lot better than the Bowl South Africa rink, streaming rink. They don't have that technology. Don't zoom in on my tooth, huh? So, end number 22. Did we see who won the Bradley Robinson game? I didn't see the end of that.
Oh, Jason. That's not a good wood from Jace.
Cecil, keep walking. Right, seems like the chirps have dried up. Are you happy to give it to Rudy
Happy to give it to Rudy?
for the giraffe chirp?
Why not?
Okay, Rudy, if you're listening, take down the following email address. It's boyo, B-O-Y-O, at garyrom, GARYROM.co.za. Send me an email and we'll get in touch with you, mate.
Oh, they're battling with this length, Mike. The green has changed.
Changed quite a bit since this morning's game.
Jason's 2 meters away and he's holding 2 after 4 woods.
Yeah. James can't even get the circles big enough.
I don't think Josh is there again.
Oh, he's turning Jason in.
He's turning Jason in.
Wow, it's a very loose end here.
Jason switching hands. Jason Evans at this point in time is lying game. He's holding 3 shots.
No,
oh, he's
2.
holding 2. I beg your pardon. He's holding 2 shots.
Yeah. He's managed to get one within about
Well, he's got
18
2.
inches.
Well, Josh helped him. He's got 2 within 2.5, 3 feet. Big pressure here for Josh. Playing the narrow hand, but it looks sticky. It doesn't look like it's playing great. Looks like he's on a good line, Mike.
Yeah.
Has he given it?
He's not far away.
And he's drawn the shot.
He has drawn the shot.
He has
indeed.
drawn the shot.
Yeah. I think Jason will switch to the backhand now and try and touch the jack to win the game again. He's the second opportunity now to win the game. He has to convert it sooner or later. He's let it go. He seems to be interested. He seems to be interested. He's got it. He's got it. Oh my goodness me. He missed by a giraffe ball hair.
Did you just say that?
What's he wearing? Turn it down. So the score's moved on to 18-15 to Jason.
Yo. Slightly in
Jason
front.
with a good shot here. Good start from him. Getting inside Josh's bowls.
Very tight here towards the death, 22 ends. Phil Bailey, you baby.
Oh,
Oh,
not a
Josh
great result for
has,
Josh there.
Josh has just improved Jason by 100%.
Oh, this game taking longer than the rest because,
Jason has drawn another,
yeah,
but at the same time he's making a bit of a target.
see Wayne Roberts and Mr. Bowles have started on rink 1. Next to them we've got Bridget up against Annika Skierpers. Oh, great effort there from
Josh played with a yard of weight and the jack got stuck on Jason's
really
bowl.
unlucky again.
So unlucky. Jason's weight looks amazing again.
Yeah,
He is now holding 3 shots.
and game.
This point in time with 1 wood to go, Jason is holding game. Let's see what Josh is going to do now.
Come on. Hold your testicles. Show us your grass burn.
Phil Bailey. Where is he? Is he here somewhere?
He's not here.
Is he not here?
Josh
is playing.
Last chance saloon. He's let it go. Nice smooth delivery.
Is he in the area or is he going to duck?
He's gonna duck.
He's going to duck away.
He's gonna duck.
Oh my goodness. Jason Evans wins.
Jason gets over the line.
What a game. Well played, boys.
I don't think we saw
Bad
the
luck,
best of them,
Josh.
but
Yeah.
it was a good battle nonetheless.
Yeah, good battle.
What
Right,
game's
to
coming up
Rudy.
next, James? Yeah, to Rudy.
Congratulations,
send me that email.
Rudy.
Well done.
Thanks for listening and watching, guys. We'll see you on the flip side.
As I don't know who was asking for it earlier, but yes, Chris Strover's coming up next. He's up against Willie Malabolo. I think Willie's made a move to Bryanston Country Club or Bryanston Sports Club. I'm not sure. So yeah, Gary, thanks very much. And guys, there's 2
Cheers,
more
Michael.
commentators coming in, and we'll be seeing you at the bar.
Seeing you later.
Right then, we with the winner of the last game, Jason Evans, my good friend from Neath in South Wales. That was a tough game, Jace.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it look tough.
Oh, right. Sorry. It was a tough game, mate, to be honest. Played some good shots. He hung in there as well, you know, and weight was everything on this green. And you know, you thought you were close, and you went through a good meter.
Yes.
It's a couple of run-ons, you know. The further you get down the bottom end and up here, you can see a couple of dry patches. The greens are good, don't get me wrong. But when it hits that dry patch, then it carries on a bit longer.
It adds more of a finish.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's 2 out of 3 for you so far. So far, so good.
Yeah, I think I spoke to Swace, Francois Kuhn, this morning. I said, you know, if you get 2 the first day, you're in the hunt.
Yes.
And then tomorrow you have a little look and see how the other guys are doing.
Right.
And take it from there. But weather was hot out there, bloody hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It started off lovely this morning.
Yeah.
And then just got a little bit stifling.
Yeah. It's Pretoria, mate.
Pretoria.
Yeah, lovely Pretoria.
Welcome to the other side of the Boerewors curtain.
Yeah.
How many Masters have you won on this side of the Yixgay?
This Wingate's been very good to me, mate, to be honest. I've won 4 out of the 5 here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
I thought it was 3.
No, it's been pretty. Yeah, honorary membership, yeah, it'd be good. Transfer fee will cost a lot. But, it's been good to me.
This is a big club, mate. It's bigger than Morningside.
Yeah, look, and the work they've done here is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the Niksha Bengaric stand is for 50 grand, for 50,000 rand. That was the roof. The roof was at least worth 40.
And the Gustav van der Merwe stand. A lot of rich benefactors in this club, mate.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, you free now for the rest of the day?
Free for the rest of the day. I see there's Castle Light on offer, so I shall get you one.
That's fantastic.
2 for 70 rand, which is a bargain.
If anybody wants to buy us a drink, we'll be at the bar very shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bowl South Africa YouTube channel, and we'll see you all tomorrow.